In this part, we will learn about Linux navigation. In last part, we learned about Linux file system. Now we should know how to navigate across it. A very simple way is using the graphical user interface. We can go wherever we want. But as we know, shell is the heart of Linux. So we must know the shell commands to navigate across the Linux file system. So in this part, we will discuss about three basic functions or basic command which we use to navigate across the Linux system. Those are pwd, cd and ls. Starting with pwd. Pwd stands for present working directory. It will show us our real location where we are working. For example, if I'll write pwd here and hit enter, it will show me I am working in my home user folder or user directory. Now pwd command have two options which we can see by typing pwd help. Here we have -l and -p. If we will use -l option, it will show us the real working directory where we are present. But if we are using -p, it will show us the directory with symbolic link. If two files are connected, it will show us where that file originally belongs to. Now, what is symbolic links? In very simple way, we can consider them as shortcut or icons, as we have in our Windows and Mac operating system. Here we are having bin, lib, lib32, lib64, libx32, and sbin. They are not originally belongs to here, but belong to user folder. How we can know that? If we'll go to bin, open terminal, and type pwd-p, here we get user bin. But if we will write pwd -l, it will give us bin. Like we are working in bin as it exists, but it is connected to user bin. The data it fetch is from user bin. Now next command is ls. It helps us to show all the file and subdirectories present in that directory. For example, if I'll write ls and hit enter, I get all the directories which I am having here. Now ls is also having many options which we can view by ls help. So we can see we are having many options with ls, but in this part we will discuss about the basic ones. So now we want to see files with their read write permission. So we can write ls -l. Here we are having all the read write permissions of the file. Now there are many hidden files also in the directory. If we want to see them, we use ls -a. So here we can see all the hidden files. So mostly we use combination of ls la to get the all hidden file with their read write permissions. Moving to next, to get the file with their human readable file size, we write ls -lh. Now here we can see 4 KB, 0.4 KB, 4 KB. The next is, if we want to get the directory tree, we can go with ls -r. Here we will get all the directory tree present in. Now if we want to check the inodes, we can write ls -i. So these are the basic use of ls. There are many more options available in the ns command which you can explore on your own. The next and the last command for this part is cd. Now cd help us to move inside or outside any directory. For example, if I'll type ls here, we are having desktop. If I'll Now if I want to go inside desktop, I will write cd desktop. Now we are in desktop, which we can check using pwd command. Now cd command also have options which we can see with cd help. Now how to move out of a directory which we have entered? We go with cd space dot dot. Now we are out of that desktop directory. Now if we want to go to a specific directory or a location which we are aware of, we can write cd. Here now we are in user bin folder. Now if I want to come back out of both of these folder, I can write cd and I am out of both of the directory in the root folder. If I want to come back to our base location, that is home user, we can write cd and check pwd. Now we are back to home inventor. So that's it for this part. If you want to get more details, you can visit cosmogic.com and download the PDF from there. Thank you. Meet you in next part.